Hey y'all, sorry about that. Sorry about earlier. I know I came live and I was only live for like 3 minutes. I'm gonna have to delete that live. But I only had 9 people in there. So I said, and y'all was telling me that y'all didn't get the notifications. Y'all just so happened to be on YouTube and saw that I was live. There go Dreamer. Dreamer said, I ain't even know you was live. I just so happened to be on YouTube and I saw you live. She said, okay, good morning again. We back. Yeah, we back. Sorry about that. And let me tell you something right quick. So when I came on earlier, I was gonna, I had some shit on my mind, and so I was live, and I said, "Hey y'all, I'm gonna jump this live and come back on another live." And as soon as I got off, my husband called and asked me to put together a grocery list. So I put together the grocery list, but I'm glad because it gave me time to think, okay? Because I'm just glad. All right, I'm just glad that I was able to. He was able to give me time to think. I'm just gonna say it like that. Hey Ashley, what's up, girl? Hey, y'all hit that thumbs up button right quick. I am going live at 12:30, which is in about another hour. I'm going live on my other page. Wait a minute, what did she say? Okay, thank you, Vet. Thank you. I'm going live on my other page at 12:30. I think that is 12:30. Let me look again. I think I said 12:30. If I didn't, maybe I said 12, but let me look. I think I said 12:30, but let me just check and see. I'm drinking coffee right now, y'all. I'm waking all the way up. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. It's at 12:30. So I'm going live at 12:30. Oh, look at Ashley. Bless you, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that big ass super chat. Y'all thumbs up that big ass super chat. Ashley just dropped in here and we only got 36 people in the house and I already made $49.99. I do have a goal if you guys want to help me with my goal. Y'all hit that thumbs up button so YouTube can send out these notifications so more people can come in, okay? Because I know if they know I'm live, they would come running. Hold on. But I wanted to come live right quick and just say a couple of things. We're not going to be on here long because, like I said, I got a 12:30 live on my other page, dealing with some content. But anyway, how y'all feeling this morning? Are y'all feeling good? Let me know if y'all feeling good. Let me know if y'all feeling good. She says, I made 1 month here to stay, 2 years on the other page. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate my members on this page. I still got over 100 members on this page, and I appreciate y'all. I do. How y'all feeling this morning? Let me know how y'all feeling. I don't want to just jump right into my conversation. I just want to see how y'all feeling. I don't want to be rude. Ask you how your weekend was and all of that good stuff. How was your weekend? She said, I'm feeling great. Okay, good, girl. And thank you for that blessing. I appreciate it. She said, I am feeling fantabulous. Okay, fantabulous. Cassandra said, hey, everyone, I feel okay. You just feel okay. That's it. Tina said, I'm feeling good. Kimberly T said, I feel amazing. Tanya said, I'm here to the end. Thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate you, love. Sandra said, I'm feeling good. Nisi said, feeling awesome. I hope you are well, and I am. Y'all, I had to soak last night, honey, because y'all know I was walking. I walked to 12 different houses yesterday, so I had to come take me a bath, and y'all took one with me, remember? Y'all soaked with me last night. It felt so good. Hey, Pokey Round with P Talk, girl. New Day said, I feel amazing. Okay. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna let a few more people get up in here, and then we're gonna have our conversation I ain't gonna say for today, because I'm sure I'll be back 2 or 3 times. Y'all know I'm gonna be blowing this channel up. So y'all might as well listen. Let me tell y'all what y'all could do for the people that's in here. You can go to the front of my page and you can unsubscribe and resubscribe right away. Don't take your memberships back. Just unsubscribe and resubscribe and set your notification bells so that you will get the notifications when I go live, because something is going on with YouTube to where they are not sending out notifications. She said, hey, ladies, let's help her more meet her goal on this page. Thank you, Ashley. And Tina said it too, y'all. Tina said, 9 more super chats to go. Let's go. We got to get more people up in here because I'm sure probably 15 of them is haters. Oh, haters just coming over here, just being nosy. That's why I want to wait till we get a few more people in here before I say what I have to say, though, for real. Before I say what I have to say. Well, I guess they can always come back and look at it. Okay, I got 25 thumbs up and I got 44 people in here. That's why I know 20 people are from the other side. From the other side over here being messy, just miserable and messy. That's just what they are, miserable and messy. Thank you so much, Ashley. She said, let's help her more meet her goal, ladies. Ashley must have went to the casino because Ashley is showing some love and I love it. I thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Nisi, she said a month here and 3 years on the other ones. Thank you, Nisi, my girl. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Thank you, Binky Bink. I'm going to get into the topic, y'all. And then for those that has to come back later, they'll just hear it later. Kimberly said, just so you know, when you do that, I've done that a few times and you put on subscribers only, it doesn't let me talk in the chat for 48 hours. Oh, thank you for telling me that, Kimberly. You know what? I never thought about that. I never thought about that. Thank you so much, Kimberly T. That does make sense. Okay. I got to be cognizant of putting it on subscribers only. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna hold off on putting it on subscribers only because I have some badass mods, man. My mods be on it. Like last night, I thought that Tina was gonna need some help, and Tina said, "I got this shit. I got this shit." And Tina was handling them, putting them in the to color. She was putting all type of people in the corner to color because baby, they must have had a back chat group call yesterday. They had a back call yesterday, and they came over here swarming to my page. And Tina was knocking them out one by one. Boom, boom, get the fuck out of here. 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 Boy, when I tell you she was putting them all in the corner, she talking about, you know me. Yes, girl, we do know you. Yes, we do know you. She said, wait a minute. She said, I was about to say, Ash, you win this weekend. Let me hold something. Thank you for the blessing, Ashley. I appreciate you. You know you be coming through, girl. Thank you, Nisi, for the love. So let me just say what I have to say, y'all. Hold on. Let me check these thumbs up right quick. We have 32 thumbs up. Nope, I'm not saying what I got to say until my thumbs up match, y'all. Until my thumbs up match, I'm not going to say what I got to say. They got to come up at least. Listen, them haters be over here before y'all do. How they get the notifications and y'all don't? They be beating y'all getting the notifications. You heard me? She said, my membership only shows up on non-Apple products. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why either, Sandra. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Hey, everyone, I had to refresh. I didn't see the chat. Oh, you didn't see the chat? You didn't see the chat? All right, y'all hit them thumbs up buttons on the front. I'm telling you, YouTube is not going to send out no notification if they feel like you guys do not like the video. She said, J-Lu, girl, I got they ass this weekend. Girl, that's good. Somebody need to take their asses. The casino always winning. Oh, thank you for that. Who did that? New Day. Thank you for that beautiful gift, baby. That, what was it? A bubble heart. I appreciate that, girl. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. Thank you so much. But let me go on and say what the fuck I got to say, okay? They gonna miss it. I'm telling you, they gonna miss it. Right now, I only got 39 thumbs up, but it's all good. They'll come back later. Y'all hit that thumbs up. If you do the replay on this video, hit the thumbs up and send your girl a super chat, right? Thank y'all so much. She said, yeah, Tina, no joke, last night, denied. Wait a minute, what happened? Oh, yeah, she sure was. Tina was left and right. When I tell you she was sitting them in the corner left and right. Candy was in here too. But I think Candy was booed up. Y'all know Candy a newlywed, right? So Candy was in here too. But girl, when I tell you, Tina, I said, Tina, you want me to go and just set it on subscribers only because, you know, I don't want to overwhelm you. She says, no, I got this. I got this. She said, I got this. Listen, I don't know what it is about them Louisiana girls, but they be on it. You hear me? I got Candy from Louisiana is one of my mods, and now Tina from Louisiana is one of my mods. You hear me? They be on that shit. They be on that shit. You hear me? It's Louisiana and Memphis, Tennessee. They just be on it. Okay? They be on it. Anyway, y'all, listen to this. First of all, y'all know I've been trying to mind my motherfucking business over here, right? Y'all know I've been trying to mind my motherfucking business. Hey, babe, you need anything from me? Okay, my husband just came back from the grocery store doing what grocery shoppers do. No, I'm just kidding. But I be over here trying to mind my motherfucking business. I really do. Lord knows, in the name of the Father and the Son. I be over here trying to mind my business, just vibe with my loud talkers. When I come on live and speak, especially, well, both pages, I am speaking to my loud talkers and anybody that potentially want to become a loud talkers. That's who I'm talking to, right? I do content and commentary on my page for my loud talkers. My page is not for the haters. My page is not for people that is just want to start shit because they don't have nothing else to offer. They're supporters, just want to start shit or obsessed over my life. My page is really not for them. Now, they're welcome to listen to anything I have to say because they're going to listen anyway. However, my page is for my loud talkers. I do things for my loud talkers. I go on these tours for my loud talkers, which, we've been talking about going on tours long time ago. I told y'all we're going to start touring houses and restaurants in Houston and a lot of other shit. I've been told y'all that long time ago, back in 2025 or 2024. I told y'all that, right? I told y'all we was going to be doing those things. But I just separated my pages, right? And I told y'all my Real Talk with Amore, the page that we on now, is going to be more about my personal life and things that's going on in my personal life and things, my commentary, things that I break down like my court cases or breaking news or crime stories and, things of that nature is going to be on my Let's Talk About It page, right? My Talk About It with Amore page. But my life, things that's going on in my everyday life is going to be on my Real Talk with Amore page. Thank you, Candy, for the love. She said, when I say a hit dog will holler every time, a guilty person reacts loudly when the truth hurts. All that barking, screaming, unhappiness with one's own life. Meanwhile, I'm over here loved, paid, favored, and blessed. Go off, sis. I love it, Candy. Candy, let me tell you something, girl. You my dog. You hear me? You my dog. Candy, my dog. Okay, that's my dog. Do y'all hear me? Hold on. Let me tell y'all what Candy is. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Because I don't think y'all know. I don't think y'all know. Hold on. I said, Jay, who is Candy to me? He said, your friend? She more than my. Candy is my dog, y'all. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Listen, Candy, that's my dog. Stop playing over here. Okay, Taco Bell. You hear me? She more than just my friend. She more than my little sister. That's my dog. That's my dog, y'all. That's my dog, y'all. Hold on.
With me real rich. Niggas having pressure about the bitch. I got all my cases this. I go back and forth on the internet. Real niggas don't get it. I'm trying to get it on my I'm trying to get it on my
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. But anyway, so and let me tell you something. Candy gonna forever be hated on because of who she is. She's a real one. She's a military veteran as well. I don't know if y'all know that, but Candy was in the Air Force before she got into law enforcement. She was in the Air Force. She served her country, baby, which is better than a lot of things going on out here in this world. Okay, nobody beat nobody that served this country, honey. That's the highest service that you can give to this world. Serving your country is a high achievement, okay? Because you ain't just served just one organization. You served your whole country, okay? So anyway, shout out to my veterans. Shout out to all those who serve. Y'all know I love y'all down, love y'all the hard way, okay? But anyway, so Candy served this country. She was in the Air Force. Candy did 8 to 10 years or something like that, which is still a long ass time, okay? So that's my dog. That's my dog. Okay, that's my dog. Stop playing. So nevertheless, and Candy is degreed up for real, honey. Candy is degreed up. She got a master's in criminal justice. She's worked in law enforcement. She done locked people up. She done got people out. She was a probation officer as well. She's still working law enforcement now, but she worked for a bigger corporation where she still locked people up. Candy fire and hires, okay? Candy is responsible for over 40 stores that she flies around the country to, these stores, okay? And she flies around the country and she fires and hires. That's what she does. She fires and hires. And some of the loud talkers in here know Candy have given several people jobs. Hell, she gave my daughter a job. She gave Lavette daughter a job. She gave several people. I don't know if they want me to say their name, but she's given several people jobs, okay? She's given several people jobs. She got them jobs and she got them paid more than what they would normally get paid if they just went through another way. They paid my daughter more money just based off of Candy alone. Candy was Aunt Candy, okay? Aunt Candy. And it's so funny because everybody was, I ain't gonna say scared, but they respect my daughter in a big way because they thought she was Candy's niece. So she got mad respect. She got mad respect at work just being connected to Candy, okay? Candy is a builder. She is a builder, all right? So nevertheless, I'm just saying that because nothing and nobody, what nobody say can come between me and Candy, all right? Nothing, okay? Nothing. So with that being said, I just wanted to put that out there. So she's a builder, y'all. Y'all looking for a job now. I ain't gonna say flood her inbox, but she knows how to, she listen. Matter of fact, she working on getting my future son-in-law a management position. So anyway, that's it. We're gonna stop it there, honey. We're gonna stop it there. So nevertheless, y'all, but I came out here to say, she said my dad was a veteran. He served in World War II. Oh, he did? Shout out to your daddy, girl. Shout out to your daddy. Shout out to all who served, whether they went to war or not. Shout out to all the veterans that volunteered to serve this country, okay? Because that's a big accomplishment in itself. That's a big accomplishment in itself, okay? Everybody didn't take that route, which is fine. Some people did it for the education money because, they was giving out free education money or whatever. And some people did it just to get away from home. Some people did it just to make a few coins. Some people did it because they wanted the discipline. Some people just needed a damn job, okay? So nevertheless, for whatever the reason that, you serve, shout out to you for serving, all right? But nevertheless, let's get into this right quick. So when I come on here and do my commentary, I do it for my loud talkers. We have established a community of amazing people. I'm talking about absolutely amazing people. We're funny, we're educated, we're conservative, we could be silly at times, we know how to laugh, we know how to love, we know how to cry, we know how to connect. We are just a group of amazing people, okay? Amazing people. We have men and women a part of our loud talkers, honey. And the reason why we call ourselves loud talkers is because we talk loud. People wanted to silence us so bad. They wanted to silence us to where a group of them, thought that it was a great idea to just attack at one time and thought that they was going to have me pack my bag and get to running. Child, please, I wish I would. No, I ain't running nowhere. I'm going to stand right here. I don't give a damn what they say. They can't take me down. They can never take me down, and they can never shut me up, okay? I'm going to say what I want to say, when I want to say it, and how I want to say it, okay? But just because I chose to ignore them, just because I chose to allow the nobodies, and that's who I call them, the nobodies, to say whatever the fuck they want to say because they don't move a motherfucking needle over here. Because I did that, okay, they want my attention so bad. So you remember, y'all, I told y'all that someone asked me, and this is not to shit on that person or whatever, because I don't have no problem with that person, and I know she don't have no problem with me. But somebody asked me, can we fake beef? That was a long time ago. They said, can we fake beef for money? And I said no, right? And the reason why I said no, because I don't fake beef. Either I like you or I don't, okay? And I didn't have no problem with her, so I didn't want to fake beef with her. I said, no, I don't want to get down like that. And then, after that or whatever, sometime after that, Amber came out and admitted that she made the most money on YouTube going back and forth with me, right? So with that being said, if some people want to make some coins off the backs aspects of me. They want to go back and forth with me. That's why they continue to mention me. That's why they sub me. That's why they keep talking shit about me. It's called they're trying to bait me, right? They do that or whatever because they know that there's a group of people that do not like me. And the people that do not like me, they simply do not like me for just who the fuck I am, my own opinion. They don't like my opinion about things. Imagine that for a second. Imagine that for a second. They don't like my opinion. They don't like my opinion on things. Okay? Anybody else could say the same shit, but when Amora said they don't like it. So anyway, but it's not just they don't like my opinion. They don't like my glow. That's what it is. They don't like my glow. They don't like my glow, and they haven't been able to stop my flow. Ooh, that rhymed, don't it? They don't like my glow because they haven't been able to stop my flow. And that's what it is. So with that being said, when I come out here and talk, I come out here to talk to my loud talkers. I really do. So what happened the other day? I came out here to speak to my loud talkers and to congratulate my boo. Y'all do hashtag congratulations Jalen with the RN behind it down in the chat. Honey, let me let y'all know how to spell her name. Candy know how to spell her name. Congratulations, hashtag congratulations Jalen with the RN behind it. Jalen, comma RN, Jalen, comma RN. I think that's how it goes. So can y'all do that for me right quick? So anyway, when I came out here to announce that she had passed her NCLEX, I always say that word wrong, NCLEX. I think that's how you say it. When I came out here to announce that she passed her test and we were celebrating her, I did it from both of my pages. I did it from my main page and my personal page, okay? She said, and that's the only content they have is you, over 8 billion people in the world, and they choose to speak about one woman. Hey, don't forget one woman and her supporters. Okay, don't forget one woman and her supporters, right? One woman and her supporters. But nevertheless, I stream from both pages. Now, on my Talk About It with Amora page, y'all, and I'm only telling y'all this because y'all are my loud talkers, all right? So on my Talk About It with Amora page, y'all, I have to manually go and monetize that page. And sometimes I forget. Actually, to be honest with y'all, a lot of times I forget. I forget to monetize. That's why you have people down in the comments saying, did you monetize? Especially my moderators, because they get on my ass. Did you monetize this live? Did you monetize this live? Did you monetize this live? Because I be forgetting to monetize on my Talk About It with Amora page, right? So, because that one I have to do manually. On this page, my Real Talk with Amora, for some reason, is automatic. I do not have to remember to hit monetize. It just automatically monetized. And I know it's probably something I can go in there and fix it, but I got to figure out what to fix, okay? Because I don't know. I don't know. So nevertheless, I streamed from both pages that day, right? Because, you know, YouTube been acting up and haven't been sending out notifications. And I've been only getting like 20 to 30 people in here. And, you know, it's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. However, so I did, she said, oh, I didn't get the notification. See, Jazz, see, that's what I'm talking about. They're not sending out the notifications to everyone. It's okay though. Sometimes my moderators will go in the group and let you guys know that I'm live. And it don't have to be the moderators. You guys can do it too. If you are a part of our group, our Loud Talkers group, all you have to do is just let people know that I'm live. And I appreciate that so much from y'all. I do. But nevertheless, so I streamed it on both pages. And because I forgot to turn on my monetization for my Let's Talk About It with Amora page, I put it as members only because the exact same congratulatory live stream is on my Real Talk with Amora page. The full thing is on there, okay? And I got paid off of that one. Hold on, let me show y'all right quick. And y'all, my page is growing. All right, so this is my, hold on, let me do this right quick. Let me take this out. All right, here it goes. Hold on. My Real Talk with Amora page is growing and I am excited. I'm excited. Okay, so this is my Real Talk with Amora page right here. Or Real Life with Amora. I'm sorry, it's Real Life with Amora, not Real Talk with Amora. But anyway, so this is my video right here. It's official. Okay, I went live for 58 minutes discussing my beautiful, wonderful, amazing daughter's accomplishment. Congratulations to our RN in piloting. Okay, so the reason why it is on members only on my Let's Talk About It with Amore page, because my Let's Talk About It with Amore page is for commentary, right? And anything I talk about personal over there will be members only. Okay, if I talk personal, like the whole live is about personal, not content, it's going to be members only. However, on this page, because this is my personal page, y'all gonna get it all over here. Y'all gonna get it all. Y'all gonna get it all over here. All right. My tours, my, whatever I do, my foodies, my laughs, my whatever, which I'm not saying my other page, we're not gonna laugh, but it's going to be more content. Whereas over here, it's going to be more just relaxed, nothing formatted. Hell, I may just come live like I'm doing now and just speak just right off the rip. Okay. So anyway, and the reason why I remembered the other one, because for one, it was non-monetized, and two, I already have it on this page. Okay. I already have it on the page that it was supposed to be on in the first place. All right. So let's get that out the way. All right. And nevertheless, she said, congratulations to Jalen parents for raising such a smart and amazing young lady. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And she is an amazing child. I would not want another child in replace. The kids that I have, I'll absolutely love, but she is amazing. She is a beautiful young lady inside and out. You hear me? She says, I can just feel a hater reading these congratulation comments and frowning up, ready to make content. Girl, what you said, baby, what you said, and which is a shame. Which is a shame. She said, it ain't no way in hell I would ever let another woman know that I think about her every second of the day. Like, don't show us how pressed you are, because we really be laughing at you in real life. Do you hear me? In real life. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. In real life, like literally laughing, because this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So anyway, let's continue, y'all. So like I said, when I talk, it is for my loud talkers. Now, if somebody get offended by something that my loud talker said in the comments, that's on them. That's on them, because baby, let me tell you something. I wish I would. And I'm going to say that again. I wish I would get offended by a supporter talking shit about me. They talk shit about me every motherfucking day. Do you hear me? Every motherfucking day, a hater is going to talk shit about me. Okay? They are. And what do we do over here? What do we do when we see haters talking shit? Or what do we do when we see haters hating? What do we do over here on the loud talkers? Talk about it with more. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do when we see a hater hating? What do we do? What do we do when we see a hater hating? What do we do, y'all? Have y'all forgot? Have y'all forgot? Thank you, Niecy. Thank you, Jazz. We help haters hate harder. We H over here, okay? We help haters hate harder is what we do. They talk about us every single day. Every day. There is not a day go by and a hater ain't hating. Baby, do you hear me? There ain't a day go by where they ain't sitting here listening to everything that we say on our channel, listening to every word out my mouth, and they just be listening for something to pop off. But I want y'all to hear something right quick, because there's rumors and lies going about, okay, that somebody was trying to shade somebody else's child, and that wasn't the case, okay? Nobody mentioned nobody else's child. Nobody absolutely mentioned nobody else's child in congratulating my daughter. It was not true. It's not true. It's a lie from the pits of the hells. Okay. She said, Amore, you are the motion. And I am. And I am. Now, and when I say I'm the motion over here. Okay. When I say over here, for me, I'm the motion for me. I'm not the motion on anybody else's page. I'm just the motion on my page. I ain't gonna say I'm the motion on YouTube because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that's killing the game. You hear me? But I'm the motion on my page. That's it. And that's all I care about, being the motion on my page. I ain't in no competition with nobody else but myself. I'm in competition with who? Amora. I'm in competition with Amora from yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before that, the day before that, and the day before that. I'm only in competition with myself. I could only be in competition with myself. I could never be in competition with someone else. I'm not like other people. They're not like me. I'm only in competition with myself. And I would encourage you guys to only compete with yourself. Only compete with yourself, okay? Now, with that being said, let me read a couple more comments right quick. She said, it's deranged. We don't care about you that much. It's making you look dumb, pressed, and motherfucking obsessed. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all know that Louisiana gonna speak her mind, and I love it. I love it, okay? She said one of her messy, miserable supporters probably told her that lie, and she ran with it like she always does. Listen, I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself because this is what happened. So 200 made a comment, okay? 200 made a comment. And I know I don't have to do this, but I want to show y'all just how people get bent out of shape over the smallest, and I mean the smallest things. So around the 27-minute mark, 200 made a comment. Let me find it, y'all. Let me find the comment. Give me a second. Okay, here it goes. She says, now you're not going to just make a RN cake. Okay, now you're not going to make an RN cake. And I responded and said, yes, I'm going to make my daughter an RN cake. And then I go into talking about we're going up to Boston right afterwards. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I'm gonna let y'all hear what is said, and I want y'all to tell me, do y'all hear us talking about anybody's child? Okay, I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. And I know I don't have to do this, but I'm talking to my loud talkers. Fuck everybody else. This is for my loud talkers. Okay. Okay. She says, however, they over there. She said, however, they over there, did they say degrees are not a flex and a waste of money when nobody gives a fuck about what they think? You know, let me tell you something about degrees right quick, LaCondace. You know, first of all, I know you a veteran too, so shout out to my girl LaCondace for serving this motherfucking country. Okay, shout out to you, LaCondace. But and LaConda's about to get ready to retire, honey. LaConda's about to have that retirement money over there. Okay, the Taco Bell. LaConda's about to retire, y'all. This your year, right? Or is it next year? I think you're retiring this year, right? Let me know. Is it either this year or next year? But nevertheless, for someone that says having a degree is not a flex, then why do people like Chris Brown, Obama, Michelle Obama, why do people like that go and get degrees? Who just got a degree? Shaq got what, 3 degrees? Why billionaires, rich people, why they go get degrees? Why Sasha Obama and what's the other little baby name? Why did they go to college? Why are they in college? I mean, they mama and daddy filthy ass rich, okay? Candy Girl said we need 6 super chats, y'all. Let's pause for the calls and get these 6 super chats in, y'all. Come on, let's get these 6 super chats in right quick so we can continue to talk, okay? Let's pause for the calls and let's get these 6 super chats in. Let's get them in, and let's continue to talk, okay? And then we're going to talk about how degrees are a flex, all right? Let's get them in. We only need 6. We only need 6 super chats. 6 super chats for this live stream. Thank you, Candy Girl. Appreciate you. We just need 6 more, y'all. Let's pause for the calls. So we can get these 6 in. We can get our goal met, and we can continue to talk. Oh, you retire next year? Okay, girl, I know you can't wait. Woo, Jesus, baby. Girl, you're going to be living, honey. Living. Still young. Still able to go out there and get you something else if you want to. Or just chill at home and have sex every day with your husband. Do whatever you want to do, y'all. I know you about to be happy, honey. I know you about to be happy. But I want to talk about billionaires or real millionaires. I'm talking about real millionaires, sending their kids to college and them having degrees themselves and things of that nature. Okay. She said people always trying to downplay things when they can't accomplish it. For people to, matter of fact, you know what? Let me do something right quick. Let me do something. We're gonna come back to this comment right quick. Hold on. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this right quick. Hold on. So you guys, let's listen to something right quick and then we're gonna come back. Okay. All right, hold on.
Yes, having a degree can absolutely be a flex. A degree represents discipline, sacrifice, time, money, studying, and finishing something hard. Nobody should downplay that. But owning a business is also a flex because it represents risk, hustle, leadership, creativity, and building something from scratch. The real answer is both can be a flex. One does not cancel out the other. A degree alone does not make someone better than a person without one. But saying degrees are not a flex is dismissive because for many people, getting a degree was a major accomplishment. A degree is definitely a flex because it takes discipline, sacrifice, and commitment to earn one. Being a business owner is a flex too. Both can be accomplishments without one person trying to make the other feel small. The real flex is using what you have, degree, business, talent, skill, or experience, to build a good life. Don't let someone without a degree make degrees seem worthless. And don't let someone with a degree make business ownership seem small. Both are wins. This sounds calm, fair, and strong without sounding like someone may be dismissive for a few reasons. Sometimes they feel insecure about what they don't have, so they downplay it to make themselves feel better. Sometimes they are protecting their own path. A business owner without a degree may feel like people with degrees look down on them, so they push back by saying degrees aren't a flex. Sometimes they believe money proves success, so if they made money without a degree, they may feel like school is unnecessary. Sometimes they are trying to humble someone else because they feel that person is bragging. And sometimes they are simply speaking from their own experience. Maybe college didn't help them, or they know successful people who did not need a degree. But here's the truth. Being proud of a degree is not the same as looking down on business owners.
Right.
And being proud of owning a business is not the same as looking down on people with degrees. A good way to say it to your audience: a person can be dismissive when they feel like someone else's accomplishment challenges their own. Sometimes people downplay degrees because they do not have one. Sometimes people downplay business owners because they never built a business. But the truth is, both are accomplishments.
That's right.
Having a degree is a flex.
Yep.
Owning a business is a flex.
Yep.
Starting over is a flex.
Yep.
Surviving hard times is a flex.
Yep.
Providing for your family is a flex.
That's right.
The problem is not the degree or the business. The problem is when people try to make someone else's success look small just because it does not match their own path.
That's right.
That's the balanced way to say it.
That's right. That's right. And that's the problem right there. When somebody tried to make somebody else's success look small, just because it doesn't match their own path, okay? That's the problem right there when you try to make somebody else's success look small. So we were talking about Jalen over here, my daughter. We wasn't talking about nobody else's child, but my own daughter over here on this page. We was talking about how she just finished. And y'all know I've been talking about Jalen being in nursing school for the longest, right? You know, for at least a year. I've been talking about she's getting her nursing, nursing, even though we know people have tried to tear that down, try to say things like, oh, she's only going to nursing school because she's competing with her older sister and, things of that nature. Just nasty, horrible things have been said, okay? She said, when you get a chance, drop the link or more. Okay, will do. But just a lot of nasty, negative things have been said about my daughter in being in nursing school. So anyway, we was literally just talking about congratulations to Jalen because she passed her test. Okay. So with that said, 200 made a statement and she said, now, what was the word she said? She says, now you're not going to just make an RN cake. And I responded and said, I laughed and I said, I am going to make her a RN cake. And baby, Ooh, Jesus, Lord Father. Y'all, thanks for the super chats. I think, have we made our goal yet? Let me know if we made our goal, please. Let me know. So let me let y'all hear what was said. And this video is not on members only. It is live and has always been live on this page. Okay. All right. Y'all can't just be believing everything y'all hear, child. Some people just, ooh, wrong. Just loud and damn wrong. Have no idea what the hell they talk about. I swear to Jesus. Okay, here we go, y'all. Really 2. Well, about 3. I could have been a lawyer. We out here. And see, we be on this internet cutting a fool. And you see how quickly you could get a degree? We've been out here for 3 years. I could have been a lawyer by now if I would have went to law school. Law school 3 years with my degree. Really 2. Well, about 3. I could have been a lawyer. We out here fussing and carrying on or whatever, yelling at for 3 years. You could be a whole graduate. You could be graduated from school. She said, now you're not going to just make a RN cake. Y'all are too funny. I am going to make a RN cake. Yes, I am. So she said, now you're not going to make an RN cake. And I laughed and said, y'all are too funny. I am going to make an RN cake. And that statement alone, y'all, that statement alone, I want y'all to hear it again. That statement alone, somebody went to their panel and said we was shading them and their daughter. See, first of all, they over here listening to me talk to my loud talkers about something my daughter accomplished. I wouldn't have never, ever jumped on my live stream going the hell off over a statement like that. Ain't nobody said nobody's name, none whatsoever. And this is what this person spent out of control over there, eavesdropping on our conversation. We over here showing love to each other. We over here loving on Jalen Lene Davis. We over here loving on her. We over here congratulating Lil Lene. Okay, that's her name, Lene. We over here congratulating her. And all of a sudden, now 3-4 day live streams over a comment that was made by one of my supporters. Supporters gonna always say things. Wasn't no name said, nothing. She said, now you're not gonna make a RN cake or something like that. And I said, I am gonna make her an RN cake. By now, if I would have went to law school 3 years with my degree, really 2, well, about 3. I could have been a lawyer. We out here fussing and carrying on or whatever, yelling at for 3 years. You could be a whole graduate. You could be graduated from school. She said, now you're not going to just make a RN cake. Y'all are too funny. I am going to make a RN cake. Yes, I am. We're going to go up to Boston probably next month as well. But I'm trying to figure out if we're going to go there before her boyfriend gets there or afterwards. I don't know. We got to see. But I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So I said I'm going to make her an RN cake. I said I'm going to make her an RN cake. I said, yes, I am. Because the 200 said, now you're not going to make an RN cake. I said, yes, I'm going to make an RN cake. I laughed and said, yes, I'm going to make an RN cake. And that was, oh, you're shading my daughter. What? How is that shading anyone? Raise your hand if you became an RN or if your child became an RN and y'all had an RN cake. Raise your hand if you guys had a cake for your celebration for making RN. We're going to have more than cake, baby. We're going to have a whole catering. But raise your hand if you had a cake made for either your accomplishment, and not even just RN, but any degree. Any degree, did y'all celebrate it in a big way? Let me know. By now, if I would have went to law school 3 years with my degree, really 2, well, about 3. I could have been a lawyer. We out here fussing and carrying on or whatever, yelling at for 3 years. You could be a whole graduate. You could be graduated from school. She said, now you're not going to just make a RN cake. Y'all are... So you know when they say a hit dog will holler? Like that right there had nothing to do with nobody, right? It was a statement. It was a funny, right? She says, now you're not going to just make an RN cake. And I laughed and said, I am going to make an RN cake. And somebody took that and ran. I'm talking about absolutely went live. Hit the live button for an hour and a half, going the fuck off. Going the fuck off, saying degrees ain't shit, RNs ain't shit, making $35 an hour ain't shit. Having one car is stupid or whatever the hell, is not a flex. Having an RN degree is not a flex. Going to nurse practitioner school is not a flex. Candy house is ugly. Candy community is ugly. Candy is cheap and broke or whatever the case. All of that off of just this right here, y'all. I need y'all to hear this again. I need y'all to hear this again, y'all. I need y'all to hear this again, y'all. I need y'all to hear this again.
Law school 3 years with my degree, really 2, well, about 3. I could have been a lawyer. We out here fussing and carrying on or whatever, yelling at for 3 years. You could be a whole graduate. You could be a graduated from school. She said, now you're not going to just make a RNK. Y'all are too funny. I am going to make an RN cake. Yes, I am. We're going to go up to Boston probably.
My response was, I am going to make an RN cake. I am going to make an RN cake. And it's, y'all shading me. Y'all over there shading me and my daughter. Y'all shading me. Y'all shading me. Y'all over there having too much fun. And I got to come on live and I want to talk about what you said because I'm offended that you said that you're going to make your daughter a cake. Y'all shading me. Y'all left me out. Y'all over there vibing with each other and laughing and talking and y'all shading me. That was about me. And now I'm going live because that was about me. I just know it. I feel it in my bones. Everything you say is about me. I be listening. And you'll be talking about me because you thinking about me. I'm going live because now I got content. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking serious? Listen to it again, you guys. Listen to it again, you guys. Listen.
You could be a whole graduate. You could be a graduated from school. She said, now you're not going to just make a RNK. Y'all are too funny. I am going to make an RN cake. Yes, I am. We're going to go up to Boston probably next month as well. But I'm trying to figure out if we're going to go there before her boyfriend gets.
I said, yes, I am going to make an RN cake. Yes, I am going to make an RN cake. And that was, she chimed in on the shade. She shaded me, y'all, and my daughter. She shaded me. She was talking about me. Y'all, my video was 58 minutes long. 58 minutes long. And halfway through my video, 200 mentioned making an RN cake. Now you're not just going to make an RN cake or something like that. And I responded. I think what she was trying to say is now you can make an RN cake or something like that. But I laughed, right? And said, I am going to make. And mind you, let's back up a little bit because I laughed throughout this video. I laughed throughout this video. That's not the first time I laughed.
Polo shoes, polo socks, polo this, polo that, polo robe, polo slippers, polo. She is very nice and respectful. She is. She said, seemed like yesterday since she left. Okay, that was fast, wasn't it? That was fast. And see, we be on this internet cutting a fool, and you see how quickly you could get a degree? We've been out here for 3 years. I could have been a lawyer by now if I would have went to law school. Law school 3 years with my degree. Really 2. Well, about 3. I could have been a lawyer.
And I'm literally talking about the fact that, thank you, Lampo. Hey, my girl. And I'm literally talking about the fact of how we waste time out here on the internet, right? Waste time when we could have been, you know, and I said that we could have had degrees, which means that I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I don't go back and forth with nobody. I've been cut that out. The whole month of June, I'm not going back and forth. That's why my pay took a big cut, right? Because I'm changing my content. But they still over here listening to every word I say just so they can run back to their page and have something to say. That's crazy to me. You literally listen to every word I say out of my mouth so you can go run back over there and have a live? Huh? She said, and she had the nerve to hate on which she thinks is Kandi community. Exactly. Kandi went house hunting about 4 months ago, which she hadn't even bought the home. She changed her mind and said she wanted to wait, right? Which, you know, that ain't nobody business but Kandi, but she's waiting. And all of that came, I hate that fucking community. I hate that fucking lake. I hate your fucking house. I hate your fucking walls. I hate your fucking carpet. I hate your fucking stairs. I hate your fucking life. Like, are you fucking kidding me? All because I said I was going to make my daughter an RN cake, and it was off of what 200 said. And let me tell you something. 200 is one of my level 3 sponsors, one of my elite members. I'm going to read her comment. You goddamn right. I'm going to read her comment. She's one of my level 3s. Not saying that I'm not going to read y'all comments now. I'm going to read some of them. But my level 3s, I'm going to read every fucking one I see. Okay? I'm going to read every fucking one I see, you know?
I could have been a lawyer. We out here fussing and carrying on or whatever, yelling at for 3 years. You could be a whole graduate. You could be graduated from school. She said, now you're not going to just make an RN cake. Y'all are too funny. I am going to make an RN cake. Yes, I am. We're going to go up to Boston probably next month as well.
And because I thought that was funny, right? Because I thought it was funny that she said, damn, who mad about a cake got to be the opportunist. Hey, Lampo, listen, I'm talking about a whole live was made off of this one comment. This one motherfucking comment. It wasn't everybody in the chat talking about a goddamn cake. Just 200K. 200K made a comment about a cake, and boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. And it's been live after live after live about it. Like, give me a fucking break. And now live about, oh, you knew you was shading me because that's why you put it on members only. Now I gotta come explain why my content that I put on my page, what I do with it. Whether I put it on members only, whether it's on another one of my pages. Now I gotta explain what the fuck I do and why I do it on my motherfucking page. My page is for me. I wish I would. Thank you so much, big sis Glenn. Thank you so much. She said, good afternoon, or more mods in chat. This is another one of my elites, okay? My elitists. I got 15 of you guys. I got 15 of my level 3s, okay? And I appreciate every last one of y'all. I appreciate all my members, to be honest with you. She said, gold man. Wait a minute. Did we meet the motherfucking goal? Did we meet the goal? Let me see. Oh, yeah, she said we reached the goal. Did we? All right, hold on. Let's pause for the calls and we met the motherfucking goal. Hold on, y'all. Let's pause for the calls right quick and we coming right back.
Go Met, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now. Go Met, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit up, cash sound, screen say go. That's facts now. Run it up right now. Go Met, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest,
Thank y'all for that gold Mets. I appreciate the love. I thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much, so much, so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. So that one comment, you guys, it wasn't like the chat just erupted, and just start, oh, ha, 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 and start talking shit about her daughter. It was never nothing about that. First of all, I wouldn't even let that happen. To be honest with you, even though I don't care for her, if you guys would have started dragging her daughter in my chat, I would have said, don't do that, right? But it's been plenty of times that I've been drugged, my daughter been drugged, my husband been drugged, my son has been drugged in her chat, and she never shut that shit down. She never shut that shit down. That's how you know who's messy, who's really, really messy, and who's not, right? Who's really messy. I'm not going back and forth with her. That girl wants smoke with me. She's obsessed with me. I don't give a fuck about her, okay? It's over with. We fell out in January. This girl spent 5 months talking about nothing but me. For 5 fucking months. Deleted everything off her page and made it about Amore. She's obsessed with me, honey. I'm not obsessed with her. I told her then, and I still said she would never be my content. I have way too much to talk about than to discuss anything that she has to say. It's over with. Whatever we had, whatever you want to call it, whether it was a hate relationship, a love relationship, or whatever the fuck, is over. What I don't understand is when people break up, break off, split parts or whatever, why can't they fucking move away? Who sits there and stalk their opponent and listen and hang on whatever the fuck they say just to hit the live button and discuss it? The motherfucking shit is over. I have never in my life met people that don't know how to move the fuck on. Like, God damn it. Like, even the sisterhood trip bullshit. That shit was last motherfucking October. You still have people out here still whining about that shit. We split ways with these motherfuckers back in October, and you still have people talking about it. We broke up with people that used to be a part of us. Like the fucking, I don't even want to mention her name because she's just so drama-fied, right? She's still jumping from chat to chat to chat to chat to chat to chat, still discussing us. Bitch, it's over. It's over with. Who's still doing this shit? Who's still even thinking about these people? Nobody. It is over with. The relationship is done. However you want to say it. You left us, we left you. It don't fucking matter. It is over. Can we say OVER? I don't get it. I understand now some of these relationships where people continue to go back and back and back. I don't do that, y'all. When the relationship is over, it is over. It's over. Ain't nobody got time to keep on trying to hang on to shit. Damn, is this what y'all do when you break up with somebody? I don't do this. This is not me, y'all. I don't do this. When I promise you, find any of my ex and ask them, do I sit here and ponder over what the fuck happened in the relationship? Bitch, it's over. It's over. Move on with your life. I don't understand that. People are still talking about old ass shit. I swear to Jesus, I'm different. I'm made different. If it didn't work out, it did not work out. I don't mean I hate you. It just means our acquaintanceship, relationship, situationship, any type of ship, it's over. I don't keep revisiting it. I don't keep thinking about you. It's over with. It didn't work. It wasn't meant or whatever, however the fuck you want to say it. But these people keep regurgitating it. And that's why I left. And that's why, okay, bitch, you left. But you really haven't left. Because if you really left, you wouldn't even be thinking about me. Let's talk about it. We laugh at Robert, right? Because he kept saying, I'm the one filed for the divorce. I filed. Okay, well, why you got to keep on saying it? Why you got to keep on talking about it? Why? Okay. It doesn't matter who left who. It don't matter if you was kicked out. It don't matter if you left. It don't matter how the relationship ended. At the end of the day, the relationship ended. It is over with. When this is how I am, y'all. Once I cut ties with you and it's over with us, you go your way, I go my way. We ain't got to fight. I don't have to sit here and sweat every motherfucking thing you do. I don't have to fucking watch you. I don't have to drag you. I don't have to down talk you, downplay you. I don't have to obsess over you. I don't have to watch you. I don't want to watch you. Because why? That means I still want to be a part of you. Anybody that's still talking about, discussing, and obsessing over somebody that they disconnected from is because they still want to be connected with them. Because if you don't want to be connected with a person, you don't mention them. You don't stalk them. You don't obsess over them. You don't watch them. You don't sub them. You disconnect from them. I don't give a fuck about anybody that I have disconnected from. I don't hate them because I can't hate nobody. I don't have hate in my heart to hate anybody. I don't. I just don't. I just believe in moving on. Just go on your own way. You mean nothing to me no more. I don't hate you. I just don't think about you. I just put you as an afterthought. That's it. I move on. That's just what I do. I know how to move around. Now, I don't know if that's something that you acquire at a certain age or if it's just something that just I have that gift, but I have the gift of moving around. There is several people that I have disconnected from that I don't think about, but they think about me. And it makes me wonder, like, God fucking damn, why do y'all put me up so motherfucking high that y'all act like y'all can't forget about me? It don't make no sense. You can literally be over here minding your own motherfucking business, not saying shit about that person. Here they go. Here they go. They think about me, y'all. These motherfuckers, it makes me wonder, like, is it me? Do I leave such a marvelous impression over people's lives that they think about me every fucking day? Who the hell would have thought? If I seen somebody congratulating their daughter from an accomplishment, if I seen it, I may smile, right? I may say, wow, damn, their daughter did the damn thing. But do you think I'm going to go and listen to hear and try to see if they say anything about me and go hit the motherfucking live button and go live and spinning off the map about it and get down dirty, start talking about their goddamn moderator and the house they went to go see and talking about, oh, man, motherfucking lake. A lot of these motherfucking lakes around here in America is man-made. Not only that, do y'all know every fucking beach over in Dubai is man-made? Do y'all see people disrespecting and talking down on Dubai? Have y'all ever heard anybody down talk Dubai? Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck down talk a man-made lake? Have y'all ever heard? First of all, let me do this right quick before I get into that because I'll forget. I want to run off a list of people, right? Important people that have degrees or even put their children through college to go get a degree. And baby, they got money. Do you hear me? Warren Buffett, okay? Warren Buffett has a bachelor's from the University of Nebraska, a master's in economics from Columbia Business School. That's Warren Buffett. Oprah Winfrey, attended Tennessee State University on a scholarship and later completed her degree. She also adopted 10 African females, 10 of them. She adopted them and put all 10 of them through college. Now, I'm talking about Oprah Winfrey money, honey. Do you? Oprah Winfrey money. Oprah Winfrey and Warren Buffett have degrees, but we ain't finished. Oprah Winfrey paid for 10 people. 10 people that she adopted from Africa, and she paid for them to go to college. All 10 of them have degrees. Barack Obama he went to Columbia University. He's a graduate of Columbia. Also, he got a law degree from Harvard, and he made magna cum laude. Okay, Barack Obama, Michelle too, and guess what? They daughters. Barack Obama and Michelle have money. Money on top of money on top of money. I think they said Barack Obama is worth $30 million or something like that. And he sent his daughters to college. He sent them to college, y'all. I'm just saying. Oh, my Jesus. Anyway, let's continue. Then we got Shaquille O'Neal. I'm sorry, Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal. He has a bachelor's from LSU, MBA, and a doctorate from Barry's University. So he got a doctorate degree, an MBA degree, same thing my husband has, an MBA, and he got a bachelor's degree. Shaquille O'Neal, these are millionaires. I ain't talking about no thousandaires. I'm talking about millionaires, okay? Denzel Washington, another millionaire, bachelor's degree from Fordham University. Michael Jordan, millionaire. He went back to college. God damn it. He went back to college and earned a degree from the University of North Carolina. Okay, UNC, baby. That's where my daughter went. Stop playing. UNC, honey. Then we got Phil Knight. I don't even know who that is, so I'm not even going to say it. Okay, they say he's the founder of Nike. Okay, Phil Knight, the founder of Nike. It's a University of Oregon degree and Stafford. He got an MBA. Okay, that's the founder of Nike. The co-founder of Nike. Do y'all think the co-founder of the Nike motherfucking shoe is a millionaire? Y'all let me know, because I don't know. I don't know. A motherfucker around here selling goddamn Nike tennis shoes for $1,500. Do y'all think he is a millionaire? I don't know, y'all. Y'all got to let me know. But anyway, he got a degree. He got a degree from the University of Oregon, and then he got an MBA from Stafford, okay? Then we got, I don't know these other three people, y'all. They told me who they are. Reed Hastings, from Netflix co-founder. The person that found Netflix has a bachelor from Bowdoin and a master's from Stafford. So the co-founder of Netflix have a degree. What the motherfucker? A former Meta Facebook executive, Sheryl Sandberg. She has a degree from Harvard. She has an undergrad and an MBA degree from Harvard. The person that founded Pepsi Cola, the CEO of Pepsi Cola, okay, the drink, Pepsi, the one I don't like, the one that, they be trying to compete against Coke and always lose, okay? They got a bachelor's, an MBA, and a Yale master's degree. So all their degrees came from Yale, okay? Indra Nooyi is her name. Stop playing. These are motherfucking millionaires. These are millionaires. LeBron James. Y'all, is LeBron James a millionaire or not, y'all? Somebody tell me, is LeBron? LeBron got a degree, and his kids, his child, Bronny, attended USC. Bryce committed to the University of Arizona. LeBron James sent his motherfucking kids to school. And he a billionaire, ain't he? I don't know if he a billionaire or a millionaire. I don't know. I don't be watching his money like that. But why LeBron would send his fucking kids to school, all that goddamn money he has? Why the fuck would LeBron send his kids to school? It don't make no motherfucking sense. LeBron, how the fuck you gonna send them to school? How you gonna set them up like that, LeBron? What the fuck, LeBron? Why in the world would you send your kids to school? This don't make no motherfucking sense. How he gonna send his kids to school like that? LeBron should be ashamed of himself. Oh. Denzel Washington's daughter, her name is Katie, or Kata, Katia, Katie. Graduated from Yale, so Denzel Washington sent his motherfucking daughter to Yale. Denzel, what the fuck is wrong with you? Then he sent his son Malcolm to the University of Pennsylvania. And then he sent his other daughter Olivia from NYU. Denzel, what the fuck is wrong with you, Denzel? Denzel Washington sent 3 of his motherfucking kids to college. What the fuck is wrong with Denzel? Oh shit, Sean Diddy Combs. Ain't Sean, well, I know he used to be a billionaire. Sean's son, Justin Combs, attended UCLA and graduate college, okay? He got a bachelor's and a master's from UCLA. P. Diddy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you send Justin to school? Ain't he some type of music mogul or some shit or whatever? Why the fuck would he send his son to school? This don't make no motherfucking sense. Hold on, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. What the fuck? They sent their daughter to Spelman. Ain't that some motherfucking college in Atlanta with a bunch of black kids? They sent Zahara to Spelman. What the fuck is wrong with you, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie? Y'all are horrible motherfuckers. I don't get it. What the fuck? All this money. Why didn't they just go buy them a grocery store? Why didn't they? This don't make no goddamn sense. What the fuck? Reese Witherspoon, her son, his name is Deacon. He graduated from New York, NYU Tisch. I don't even never heard of that. But anyway, what the fuck is Reese Witherspoon sending her motherfucking son named Deacon to goddamn New York to go to school? Reese, what the fuck is wrong with you? Conan O'Brien. Who the hell is Conan O'Brien? I don't even know who it is, but his children went to Harvard and Yale. Conan, you are wrong for this shit right here. You are just wrong on the, listen, you just wrong. All these motherfuckers are wrong. They got all this goddamn money. They could have just fucking snapped their fingers. They could have had a popcorn stove. They could have opened up an electronics store. They could have done anything. Why the fuck they send them to college? This don't make no sense. I just don't know what to say about these awful ass motherfucking parents. I just don't get it. All these motherfucking billionaires and millionaires. How the fuck Sean Diddy Combs? Let me see, did any of them join the military? Did any of these millionaires' kids join the military? Oh, these horrible ass motherfucking parents. Oh my God, I'm so shocked for LeBron James. You should be a motherfucking shade of yourself. This don't make no damn sense. They probably just send them to the military, y'all. We don't make that much money in the military. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hold on, it's still searching. It's still searching. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I did not even notice. It said, hold up. Warren Buffett himself was in the motherfucking military. Oh, take the wheel. Oh, shit, Warren. Warren Buffett, I didn't even know you was a veteran. Warren Buffett, y'all. One of the richest motherfuckers in the world. He's a veteran, y'all. What the fuck? Watch out now. The same motherfucking veterans that, sleep under bridges and shit. Warren Buffett himself. Did y'all know that? Because I ain't even know it myself. Oh my God, Warren. How could you be the richest motherfucker in the world? He came from the army where he ate in the fields. Warren Buffett himself was in the military. Now he is the richest investor in the motherfucking world. Prince Harry is a major example of a wealthy, famous child who served. Oh my God, not Prince Harris, y'all. He is the son of King Charles III. His motherfucking ass was in the military. Okay, it said he served in the British Army and he deployed to Afghanistan. Did y'all know Prince Harry served? He served. What the fuck? Do you hear me? He served. He served. What? Listen, he served, y'all. Prince Harris. Now Prince Williams also served. He trained at Sandhurst and later served in the Royal Air Force. Listen, Prince William served too. Wait a minute, Prince Andrews, Prince Williams, and Prince Harris served. They motherfucking princes, y'all, and they served in the military, okay? Queen Elizabeth's son served, y'all. Now, it says also Forbes has reported that some of America's rich H. Ross Perot Jr. and others who served in the military. This don't make no damn sense. I don't understand. I did not know Warren Buffett himself was in the military. Okay? I just didn't know that. It doesn't make no sense to me. It don't. Anyway, y'all, I'm just blown away. I'm just so disappointed that Barack Obama would send his 2 daughters to college. Because Barack Obama, you know you got that bread. But Oprah Winfrey, how you send 10 of your daughters to college? How you do that, Oprah? Oprah, your money is long. Y'all, I know about the paperwork. Please, I'm talking about something else right now. So please, 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 this is not the topic, please, okay? So Oprah Winfrey adopted 10 daughters from Africa. 10, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, but 10. She adopted 10. Matter of fact, let me find out. She may have adopted more. How many kids did Oprah adopt and put through college? It might be more. It might be more than 10. It might be more. Let me see. Oh, it says she didn't adopt them. It says that she calls them her girls, but they're from South Carolina. And she educated. Oh, it's more than 10. Okay, hold on. It says she calls them her daughters, but they're not really her daughters. I didn't know that. She called them daughter girls. Okay, it didn't say how many. It just says, oh yeah, 22. Okay, so 22 of them, but she has put $200 million toward their education. Okay, so 22 of them she called her daughter girls. She didn't legally adopt them. She just brought them over here, and she brought them to the United States. But I didn't know she didn't legally adopt them. So wait a minute. So how the hell she get them here? Oh, she sponsored them. So she sponsored 22 daughters from Africa. Okay, but she did not legally adopted them. But she created a school for girls, and she's put $200 million of her own money toward education. Wow, that's a lot of motherfucking money to be putting toward education. Wow. She said, and Barack Obama's daughters are intelligent and will be making a lot of money with their college degrees. Yes, Barack Obama and Michelle, they put their daughters, Sasha and, what's the other girl name, y'all? It's Sasha and who? I think it's Leah. What's Barack Obama's other daughter name? I know Sasha. I think it's Aaliyah. Sasha and Aaliyah. But anyway, they went to college. He put them through college. You know, Warren Buffett put his kids through college. Richest man in the world. Anyway. Oh, Malia. Okay, what'd I say? Aaliyah? Sasha and Malia. Okay, so nevertheless, y'all, this is unfucking heard of. Anyway, so with that being said, I would never hate on anybody's accomplishment. I would never hate on their accomplishment. What's for them is for them, okay? What's for me is for me. What's for my daughter is for my daughter, okay? I just think people that have broken off, split up from each other, should fucking move the fuck on. Stop listening to each other. Stop stalking each other. Stop obsessing over each other. Just fucking stop. Because for what? For what? Mind your motherfucking business. Mind your motherfucking business. Damn. So with all of that being said, you know, I'm going to continue to run my page. My page is for my supporters. If you don't support me, stay the fuck out of my goddamn page. The fuck? Stay the fuck off my page. Damn. You obsessed motherfuckers. You guys are obsessed. They eat out my ass. Damn. Shit. Nevertheless, she says Oprah gave $25 million to Morehouse students to fund over 700 students' education. Look at that. Now, why in the fuck would Oprah fund 700 students' education when she could have just gave them $20,000 for them to go buy them a business? Because let me tell you something, education is more than just about making money. It's about discipline. It's about learning. It's about furthering your education. It is needed, you guys. If people think just high school alone will get you where you need to be and get you the knowledge of what you need, I'm telling you, you're going to have a longer path in life, in my opinion, okay? Education, especially in the Black community, is needed because a lot of us weren't taught that well. We weren't taught how to enunciate strong, hard words. You know, some of us, like myself, it's hard for us to say words past 3 syllables, okay? So education is needed. You know, if we sit here and rely just on grade school, elementary all the way through high school and don't go and further our education, then I think you're missing out. I think you are missing out. And it's a discipline thing. I've always was taught that by my professors. It's discipline, just like the military, it's discipline. You know, because when going to college, again, is not about gaining the knowledge. I mean, it is, but it's not just that. It's you sticking to something on your own as an adult. See, it's required by law that you go to school as under an adult, right? 18 and under, you have to go to school. But after 18 is optional. So the fact that you actually are disciplined enough to go to school Monday through Friday or most days of the week on your own, that's a sacrifice, baby. That's a sacrifice. You're sacrificing your time. It's money. It's studying. It's finishing the hard work and it's earning extra credentials, okay? So it's not just about, oh, you're getting a piece of paper so you can make more money. It's people that got the paper that don't make the money, but they have the title behind them. Don't ever let anyone take that away from you, honey. Your degree is something that you earned. Everybody is not gift. You know, Trump was gift $1 million. Everybody is not gift things. Some people earn it. And to be honest with you, I'm the type of person, and my daughter is exactly like this. We value things that we earn. People can be given this and given that and given that all day long. But did you earn it? Did you really earn it? I want to earn what I have. I don't want to just be given it. I want to earn it. I want to work for it. I want to sacrifice for it. And everything that I have in my life, I've sacrificed for it. And what Jalen is doing right now, the fact that she's going to school, she's on her 4th degree right now, you guys. She's earning this. No, she doesn't have a fancy car. And cars depreciate. If we really want to go there, that's one of the biggest depreciations that you can ever have is a car. It depreciates. The moment you drive that car off the lot, it depreciates. I hope my daughter is smart enough to know that. And I think she is because I think I taught her well, okay? I don't think that my daughter will ever invest. When I say invest, I mean put hard-earned working money into a fancy car. That depreciates, especially when it could do the same thing another vehicle much, much less can do, okay? A car is one of the biggest depreciation. And another thing, my daughter doesn't need an expensive car to define who she is. She's a phenomenal, amazing ass person, catching 2 buses to school and 2 buses home, okay? She's earning everything that she have. She's sacrificing for everything that she have. When my daughter graduates, if she wants to get a car, she'll get a car. If she don't want to get a car and want to continue catching the subway, she'll do exactly that. It's up to her. It's absolutely up to her, okay? It's up to her. But my daughter chose us helping pay for her college, us helping pay for her expensive ass rent, us helping pay for her insurance, Us help pay for her phone, her toiletries, her allowances. She chose that over a vehicle, okay? And guess what? She's not skipping a beat. When my daughter wants to go visit a museum, my daughter jumps on a subway. When my daughter wants to go shopping or go to the mall, she jumps on a subway. When my daughter want to go out with her friends, she jumps on a subway, okay? My daughter knows how to catch subways, something that I don't even know how to do. I would be lost in the sauce if I was upstate trying to catch a subway, but my 24-year-old daughter knows how to do that, and I love that for her. I love that for her. A lot of people wouldn't be able to survive up north. Up north is a whole different beast than down south. My daughter, my daughter knows how to survive up north. She's been surviving up there, over a year on her own. So I'm proud of my daughter. I would never take anything from her, and I would never take anything from anybody's daughter. Do what you do. But I hope my daughter is smart enough. I pray that my daughter is smart enough not to take her hard-earned money and put it into something that depreciates so fucking fast. Now, y'all, my daughter is somewhat like me. She don't get into the weaves. She don't get into the expensive purses. She don't get into very name brand things, okay? I would rather wear my name on my body than somebody else's name on their body. That shit does not impress me. All these high brand names, Louis, Michael Kors, Dolce, Bologna, whatever, Bologna, none of that shit impressed me. That fucking shit don't impress me. That, in my opinion, that only impress people that, anyway, that does not impress me. I don't get impressed by putting somebody else's name on me. What the fuck that mean? I'm not no kin to them. All I'm doing is putting money into their motherfucking pocket. Having name brand ass shit on my back don't make me no different or no better than people that don't have that name brand. Real wealthy ass people, they don't get impressed over no motherfucking body else's name, honey. They try to create a name for their fucking selves. Now, that's a flex when you create your own motherfucking brand, when you wearing your own motherfucking brand on your back. Now, that's a flex to me. But wearing somebody else's name on your feet, your back, that ain't impressive to me. Fuck that shit. I've never been impressed by that shit. I've never been impressed by wearing somebody else's name. I'm just not. That's not a flex to me. But nevertheless, I'm a different person because some people, they get off on that. That defines them. That makes them feel better about themselves. I don't need that shit. I don't need the horsehair all the way down to my ass to make me feel beautiful or to make me feel fabulous or make me feel flawless. Fuck that shit. I am who I am. I like who I am. I like what stares back at me in the mirror. And so does my daughter. Okay? So does my daughter. So nevertheless, I am super duper proud of Jalen, and I would never take that from her. So if y'all want to, she said, don't say who, don't say Bologna or somebody like that. But anyway, if y'all want to see my daughter's accomplishment video, it is still up on my personal page. Don't let people just talk shit and don't know what the fuck they talking about, y'all. Please don't do that, okay? Jalen is a different breed, okay? 24. By the time she is 26 years old, she will have 4 motherfucking degrees, all right? And she will be writing prescriptions as a nurse practitioner. And can't a bitch out here on this motherfucking internet take that from her, okay? My daughter, she's not competing. I'm not putting her in competition against anyone's daughter because nobody daughter compete with my daughter. And I'm not saying my daughter is better than anybody else's daughter. It's just that she ain't up for competition for nobody else's daughter. My daughter compete with her motherfucking self, okay? She compete with her motherfucking self, all right? So nevertheless, y'all, I got another live to go to talk about somebody with a wingworm. I'm late to it. I may have to back it up. Matter of fact, let me back it up a little bit, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me do that right quick while I'm on here. Let me back that live up so I won't feel rushed. Hold on. Let me back that live up right quick. All right, there we go. All right, so I won't feel rushed. I don't like feeling rushed. So nevertheless, she said, congratulations to our internet niece. Thank you so very much. Thank y'all so much. She said, I am bad whether I have name brand or not. Usually those people didn't have have as children. I don't give a fuck about no name brand. That shit does not define me. When I had a lieutenant colonel that made well over $100,000 many, many years ago pull up in a Toyota Corolla, that taught me everything I need to know about people with money and people that just pretend and try to flex like they have money. Fuck a fucking motherfucking name brand ass motherfucking car and all this other shit. Now, of course, we're going to drive something reliable. Don't get it twisted. We're going to drive something reliable. You know, we ain't gonna be around here no motherfucking that's gonna break down on us as soon as we leave the lot. But I wish I motherfucking would buy a goddamn expensive ass car and rent a goddamn apartment. I wish I would spend so much money for a motherfucking vehicle that costs more than the goddamn house that I'm living in or a space that I'm living in. I wish I motherfucking would. If I do, slap me in my face, okay? Now, different strokes for different folks. I'm not saying that anybody that does that is stupid. I'm just saying we move different. That's all. We move different. I think it is best for us to teach our children value. What's valuable, what will be valuable years down the line, and what's not valuable, okay? Certain things out here is just for a flex. That's it. It's just for you to look good. Everything that look good ain't good. And everybody that come out here and pretend that they got it going on, trust me when I tell you they don't. They don't. They do not. It's a flex. Some people put black ghetto ass people, not just black, because some white people do it too. They love to flex. They love to come out here with bullshit to make people think, to create an illusion to make people think they have this and they have that. Y'all, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that, all right? So, nevertheless, let me drink me some water. Hold on, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that, all right? She said the fact that they bragging, but the ones close to them already told us the real. Stop fronting. Exactly. And Candy, let me tell you something, girl. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And let me tell you why. She said, who got wingworm, ringworm, whatever you call it. But let me tell you why am I so proud of you. Because, you know, you could, right, especially with your connection to me, you could have went and ran and got you a panel, and you could have went on your panel and you could have popped shit, okay? You could have popped shit plenty of times and just been belligerent. But girl, you stood above that. And the reason why you did, because you don't need YouTube for real, okay? Now, do I need YouTube? Yeah, I need YouTube. I'm gonna go on and say it. I mean, I do have a retirement check and I do have a husband, but this fabulous ass check I get from YouTube has helped me do other things that with ease. Let me just say it like that, with ease. So I appreciate it much, okay? So let me just say that. But do you need YouTube? Fuck no. And you ain't even a business owner, but you got your shit going on. And I'm just so proud of you. And let me tell you something. I remember when you was looking for a house, you was looking in the 700 and something range, right? And I know I'm telling your business. You was looking in the 700,000 range, whether it got a man-made lake or not. You was looking in the 700 and something thousand range. And then you said, I don't want to be house poor, okay? And a lot of people don't know what that means, being house poor or not, okay? And I don't even think you came down that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you came down that much. But nevertheless, girl, all I got to say is, and I know this is not your first house that you've owned. You and your husband being married for under 2 years, and y'all already looking at a house that's close to $1 million. Girl, all I got to say is kudos to you, okay? Kudos to you. Do what you got to do. And I'm so glad that you didn't go live popping shit like some people would have. They would have went live and start spitting and carrying on and this, that, and the other. Girl, you held your head high. But just notice, people scream your name like they do or whatever because they are intimidated and jealous of you, Candy, okay? You are a very pretty girl. You stand on business. You probably make more than most of these motherfuckers around here. A lot of us, including myself, don't make $200K or more a year, okay? A lot of us don't do that. So Kandi, I am super duper proud of you. Keep doing your motherfucking thing. None of them can touch you with no motherfucking pole, okay? And they don't even realize that your kids, as much money as you make, they are college students too, and that your son is in school to be a lawyer. Girl, continue to fucking ignore that stupid ass, screwed up ass noise, okay? All right? So nevertheless, and ooh, child, don't get me started. And they don't even know your mother retired from banking industry, okay? The real financial institution, not the fake one, okay? But the real motherfucking financial institution, okay? Because a person that's making a lot of money, like the type of money that Kandi make, they ain't about to go get no motherfucking YouTube channel and be out here acting belligerent as fuck. They ain't gonna do that shit. Do y'all know how much $200,000 a year is? That's a lot of motherfucking money. Ain't nobody making that. I don't even make $200,000 a year, but ain't nobody making that motherfucking much money like that coming out in the internet and acting a belligerent ass fool. I promise y'all they ain't. They ain't got the time in the motherfucking day or the month to be doing that type of shit. They don't. Trust me. They ain't doing it, okay? Ain't no motherfucking millionaire coming out here doing none of this goofy ass shit. I ain't no millionaire, and I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like I am. Ain't no motherfucking millionaire coming out on the internet and getting belligerent, all out of breath and shit, doing this shit. They ain't doing it. I promise you they ain't doing that. And that's why Kandi ain't never went live popping off and acting belligerent. She may say something, she might write it on her community wall, right? But she ain't never took to no God. And she can. She can if she wanted to. She ain't the only one of the loud talkers. But the reason why I'm highlighting Kandi right now, because Kandi getting drugged for just being Kandi. Kandi getting drugged for just being my moderator. Kandi being drugged for having a connection with me. That's it. That's why Kandi being drugged. A bitch can't touch Kandi. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? They can't touch Kandi on no level, on education level, on no money level, on none of that shit. No, Kandi don't drive no motherfucking fancy ass car. Kandi, what type of car do you drive? I don't even know what type of car you drive, actually. What do you drive, Kandi? I think I do know what you drive. What you drive? I can't remember. But anyway, but whatever it is, she can afford. Trust me. Okay? Kandi is smart. She's smart with her shit. She's very smart, and her kids are talented as well. Nevertheless, I'm just saying that to say, when Kandi, an Infinity, I thought it was Infinity, but I didn't, okay, so an Infinity. But listen, let me tell you something. When Kandi goes out of town, which she does quite a bit, about to be out of town in another week or so for a whole week. Kandi stay at the Gaylords hotels. Kandi stay at the fucking Ritz-Carlton hotels. Kandi stay at these high-end ass hotels. You hear me? Well, because it's paid by a company for one. But she stays at these elaborate ass motherfucking hotels or whatever. And she don't come out here and be flexing hard and bragging about. Let me tell you something right quick. Kandi really do have bragging rights. It's a lot of us that actually do have bragging rights and don't be bragging. I'm being honest. A lot of us absolutely have bragging rights. Glenn have bragging rights. Kandi have bragging rights. Binky Bink have bragging rights. I'm talking about what I know. J. Lou have bragging rights. Do y'all hear me? These are people that's making $200K and above. They have bragging rights. You would never hear, y'all ain't never heard Binky come out here and jump on no channel and pop her shit. Niecy have bragging rights. Y'all better stop playing. I have supporters that have motherfucking bragging rights. I'm talking about bragging rights. They making this on their own. I'm not talking about them and their husband. Yes, me and my husband combined make over $200K, but not just one of us. J. Lou makes over $200K. I ain't trying to put your business out there, J. Lou, but I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. That's bragging rights. Ain't nobody that's making that much money. You don't see them out here cam the fuck up. You don't see them out here acting belligerent and shit. You don't see them out here doing that, and they got real ass bragging rights. Come on, y'all. Ain't no way. I'm telling y'all what I know. If I was making that much money alone, it ain't no way I'd be out here entertaining no foolishness and stalking somebody else's page and being obsessed with. Now, I make good money. Trust me. That's why I left this bullshit alone. When I saw my check go from 8K to 10K, I said, I don't need to be going back and forth with these people. I don't need to be going back and forth with these people. My paper good. It ain't all the way up there like theirs. But with my retirement and YouTube, I'm at the 170-ish. Okay? I'm at the 170-ish. Why somebody talking about my daughter on your level? I doubt that. I absolutely doubt that. But nevertheless, say whatever. People can say whatever they want to say out of their mouths. Do you hear me? But it don't make it true. People can say what they want to say out of their mouths, but it doesn't make it true. Nevertheless, I ain't at 200K yet, but 200K said I'm going to get to 200K. 200K said I'm going to get to 200K, and I am. That's my goal. My goal is to get to 200K in 1 year, just so I can say I did it. And I will. I'm at like I said, the 170-ish. The 170-ish. I might make it to 200K this year. Hell, I make almost $75,000 on just my retirement alone. Bring home a year. $75,000. There's a lot of people that don't even make that working 40 hours a week. That's my retirement pay. Okay? Just alone, my retirement pay. That I ain't out here bragging about it because it's something that I work for. Actually, it's a little over it's 75.8. 75.8 is what I make right now, just on retirement alone. I'm grateful, but I earn that shit. So my goal, let me see how much more I gotta get. 75.8 minus 200K. Let me see if I can catch up with Candy. Hold on. I gotta make, Candy, I'm catching your motherfucking ass this year, Candy. I gotta make about 124,000. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make 124 on this YouTube channel this year, y'all. I'm gonna do that. Candy, I'm catching your ass, okay? I'm catching you. But nevertheless, listen. She said, I'm so glad there's not a hater bone in my body. Exactly. But Candy, I just want you to know, people scream your name because they see that you earn what the fuck you got, okay? You earn what the fuck you got. She said, that's how we know what it is. I live within my means. I live comfortable. I like to eat, travel, and live free. If they knew how much money you spent on just food, girl, I ain't trying to tell all your business, but listen, when you got to come online and show people that you spent $100 on your meal, girl, you just trying to flex. Cause some people spend $100 on every last one of their motherfucking meals every day, and they ain't out here showing people their receipts. Okay, they ain't out here showing people their receipts. Some people spend fucking $5,000 and $6,000 a month on food. Now I ain't spending that much money on food. That's ridiculous. But when Candy told me how much she spent on food 1 month, I think it was like more than $3,000. I said, Candy, are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy? More than $3,000 on food, and that ain't no motherfucking food stamps. Okay, I'm gonna stop bragging on Kenny because I know she don't want to be bragged on like that. But nevertheless, not a bitch, not a motherfucking bitch out here talking shit about Candy can fucking can touch Candy. Okay, I'm just saying that. Not one. Okay? Not one. All right? Nevertheless, whew. She said people with it don't brag on it. Thank you, Tammy. And that's true. People that got it ain't bragging on it. Okay? She said, I need my own ass with how much money I spend on food. Yeah, because you from Louisiana and act like crab legs and crawfish and lobster tails and lamb chops is an everyday meal. You're going to learn that that's a once a week meal, Candy. You're going to learn that's once a week, but your ass want it every goddamn day, Candy. She said, good quality food is an investment for your overall health, girl. You better say that. You better say that, Bokobosa. I had told Candy I was going to send her a pizza because she was moving. And I said, I'm going to send you and your family pizza. She said, girl, we don't eat pizza. I said, well, goddamn, let me just send you some money and let you buy what the fuck you want to buy because, girl, and I ain't even have to send her no money. And she tell me that all the time. Amore, you do not have to send me no money. Amore, you do not have to pay me to be a mod. And I'll be like, I know, I just want to send you something. She's like, you don't have to do this. And guess what she do? Turn right back around and send me 100 super chats. That's exactly what she do. Every dime I give her for being a moderator, she give it right back to me and don't have to. But she know that I'm going to send it to her and she knows she going to send it right the fuck back. And not because we got some secret society handshake going on, y'all. It ain't that. She just do it because she doesn't need it. She don't need it. And that's why, you know, I ain't going to say that's why. But when y'all see her sending me so many super chats because listen, just know, because she don't need it. I ain't gonna say she don't need it. We all need money. Don't get it twisted. We need it, but y'all know what I'm saying. She know that she gonna tell me, you ain't gotta pay me, and I'm gonna pay her anyway, and she gonna send it right back. Anyway, nevertheless, she said, unfortunately, I spend a little more on my food based on my overall diet. You spend more than $3,000 a month? Ooh, child, I don't know how much I spend, and I don't even want to count it. I don't even want to count it, because then I might have to listen to Jay. She said, I'm about to go eat now. My husband said, damn. Now, I can't eat like Candy. But I do like Perry's. I am going to try them lamb chops you said, and I am going to try me a filet mignon, but I can't eat like that every day. I can't eat like that every day. I just can't. So anyway, nevertheless, but baby, listen, it is what it is. She said, catch me because you were my motivation to get my PI license. Yes. And that's another thing. Candy got multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. And that's what you need, multiple streams of income. Don't just put all your money into one stream. She has multiple streams of income. And that's what it's about. Making money different ways. You know? She said, Amore, now you gonna get my girl Candy talked about 40 days and 40 nights. She already being talked about and she ain't doing shit to them. She ain't doing shit to them. Just because Candy made comments in the comment section saying, you know, people need to move on. People need to stop being jealous. People that, you know, hit dogs holler. They get mad because they feel like, you know, Candy don't be saying no names. She don't be saying no names and people still get offended. People still get offended because people feel that other people don't have the right to say nothing, and then they stalk our comments. Have y'all ever met a motherfucker that don't like you and said they broke away from y'all or broke away from you because you was toxic and bitter and horrible, but they watch every motherfucking thing that you do and say? Have y'all ever met anybody like that? Oh, stalking ass, obsessed ass motherfuckers. Because I ain't never broke away from a motherfucker and stalked them. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck watch your move when they don't like you? I'm not about to watch a motherfucker that I don't like. Stalk the dog shit out of someone that I can't stand, that I feel that is the worst of the worst. Bitch, if you the worst of the worst, why the fuck would I want to watch you? What the fuck am I going to gain from watching the worst of the motherfucking worst? Who does that? Who the fuck watch someone that's the worst? Who does that? That's the sickest shit I have ever heard of my life. If you are horrible, I want to get away from your horrible ass. And I don't want to watch your horrible ass. I don't want your horribleness to jump off on me. I don't want to be like you. If I think that you are so low and beneath me, I don't want to be like you. So why the fuck would I watch you and stalk the comment section to see what the motherfucking supporters are saying about me? Why would I worry about supporters from a horrible ass content creator? Why would I think you horrible and I worry about what the fuck your supporters are saying in the comments. I don't give a fuck. Because if you horrible and they listening to you, that mean they motherfucking asses are horrible too. Do you hear me? So why would I care? Why would I care what the supporters have to say? But Kandi being drugged because she says things like, we're not going to worry about the jealous people, and blah, blah, blah. Well, she has a right. This is America. She has a right to her opinion and say what the fuck she want to say. But the motherfuckers that go hit live because they feel hit. Because they feel hit and they go hit live. That only thing that tells me is they no longer a part of us, but they want to be a part of us. They want to still try to infiltrate and break up what we have. Some people try to do that. Who try to pitch people against each other, saying shit like, Amora got a nice house and she would never have that taste. That's called trying to divide, being dismissive and shit. Who does that? But a hey motherfucker. Who does that? Who does that? Miserable. And then will come out of their mouth and say, we being miserable. The whole month of June, y'all, I took a big ass hit because I changed my content. Won't nobody give me credit for that. Not a motherfucking hater will give me credit, but I took a hit, y'all. I took a big hit, y'all. A big hit. A big hit, y'all. You go on my page in the month of June. I took a big hit. I chose to speak on court trials, cases. I didn't get the support because it's not interesting to everybody. I took a big old hit. I'm talking about a big hit. I could have came out here and drug a bitch. I could have came out here and I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. Do I get credit for that? No, I still get fucking obsessed and talked about. I still got talked about. I still got talked about. I still got talked about. While I was over here minding my motherfucking business. I still got talked about. She said, you were quiet, and they still said you was doing things and doing that, doing this and doing that. Shaking my head, I swear, this is why I refuse to address miserable human beings. Exactly, they unhappy. And then they will accuse us of being unhappy when we over here ain't even studying they motherfucking asses. Don't nobody give a fuck about them. God damn. Don't nobody give a fuck about them. Why people don't understand that? Don't nobody give a fuck about y'all. Y'all fixated on us. Y'all fucking up our asses. Y'all care what the fuck we say. How we move. They act like we can't even fucking laugh on this motherfucker. God damn, you nosy bitches. I don't get it. I don't get it. They want to suck out your asshole. I don't get it, y'all. I really don't. It's a sickness. I swear for God, if I think that you are beneath me, if I think that you are the most toxic person ever, if I moved away from you because God told me to, because you are a horrible human, I'm not checking for you no more. If I move away, I moved away. I would never make you my content. You can never be my fucking content. Why the fuck I want to talk about somebody that's beneath me, that I moved away from because they such a horrible human? Because they are horrible human. Why? Why would I want to do that? I don't. That tells you right there. That shift, that move, it didn't go quite like they thought it was going to go. Okay? She said, your ass over here adding, well, about fucking time. Or about fucking time, because them. I shall not complain. I will not complain. I will not complain. Okay? But my month of June was gangster leaning. I ain't got to lie. My motherfucking month of June was gangster motherfucking leaning, y'all. I took a hit. I could have came out here and talked about some itty bitties. I could have done that on my main page, but I didn't. Look at my main page, y'all. I took a hit and I kept on ticking, and I'm going to keep on ticking. I'm going to keep on ticking. I have no desire whatsoever, none whatsoever, to go back and forth with people that's in my past. These people are in my past. We disconnected. Whatever was the reason or however it happened, we disconnected over 6 months ago, y'all. We disconnected. I am no longer affiliated with those people. I don't mention them on my page. They are nobodies to me. I don't like them. They don't like me. We don't like each other. That's it. I don't hate them. They can never do anything for me to hate them. I don't have no hate in my soul, in my body. I just know that I've helped them before and they turned on me. They turned on me, and that's fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm over that shit. I'm so over that shit. They turned on me. Fuck them women. Fuck them. That just mean that we were not supposed to be connected. That's all I could look at it. We were not supposed to be connected. That's it. Some of these motherfuckers I ain't did nothing to. Not a motherfucking thing to. And they just want to drag me. Want to call me all type of names. I ain't done none of these people. But God gonna keep on blessing in front of their face. Do you hear me? God gonna keep blessing me in front of their face. You want to know why? Because I ain't do nothing to them. If I did something to them, God, take it away from me. Take all of it away. If I intentionally or maliciously did anything to anybody, Lord, take it away from me. Take it away from me. Take my blessings away from me. I ain't do nothing to these people. I didn't do nothing to these people. I've been myself. I've been the same way since I came out. The only thing that's different is I'm not as aggressive as I used to be. That's it. I used to come out here and would cuss a bitch out. And most of the time when I was cussing bitches out, I wasn't even getting paid for it. I wasn't even monetized. When I really was on hell, I wasn't even monetized. I've backed up a whole lot. I've calmed down a whole lot. And they try to paint this picture that I'm this shit starter, that I come out here and I dox people and I do all this other shit. They want to keep on telling these lies on their page. When I be over here minding my motherfucking business. I be over here minding my motherfucking business. But they can't stand, they hate me for my opinion. They hate me for how I look at a case. They hate me for the way I blog. They hate me for the way I talk to my loud talkers, my supporters. They hate me for my views. They hate me for my cash apps. They hate me for my goals. I set a goal, they hate me for that. I get memberships, they hate me for that. They hate me for every fucking thing. They hate me for my songs. They hate me for my Goldman song. They hate me for my intro song. They hate me for my outro song. They hate me for how long I stay live. Like, what the fuck? Everything I do, they try to judge it. The fuck is wrong with these people? What the fuck is wrong with these people? And their supporters, they come over in my comments and talk mad shit because they miserable right along with them. They talk mad shit. But do you see me going live, dragging them for what their supporters come over here and say to me? I laugh at their supporters. Now, of course, my moderator's going to get them fuck up out of here because they don't belong. We don't like unhappy people over here, right? So my moderator's going to get them gone, but we laugh at those people. We was vibing last night, minding our own motherfucking business. And they come over and talking about, oh, your husband cheating on you and this, that, and the other. All because those content creators put out those lies. They put those lies out there. Do you think they ever came out here and said, y'all, I was lying because I was mad? No. They put those lies out there. So they little nappy-headed ass supporters come over here and they regurgitate them same lies. We laugh at those people. We laugh at them while we send they motherfucking asses to the coloring room. Okay? She said, Amora are losing any sleep. No, let them losers keep that condo in their head of you. Yes, I live rent motherfucking free in their head space. In their headspace. We laugh at them. She said they hate your pool, your house, and your cleaners. Girl, they do. My gardener too. They hate my motherfucking gardener too. They hate my house. They hate my furniture. They hate my kitchen, my cabinets. They hate all of this shit. They hate the way I dress. They hate my hair. They hate the way I don't go get a haircut every day or every week or every other week. They hate that I don't wear wigs. They hate that I don't wear eyelashes. They hate that I don't wear makeup. They hate the way I dress. They hate my clothes. They hate my brand of shoes. They hate my Clarks. They hate my ankles. Oh! Gee, they hate my skin. Oh my God. They hate me being black. Oh my God. Oh my God. They hate me. And it's okay. It's okay. That just shows that it's in them. Okay? And I am. Thank you so much, Tony, for reminding me. I'm going to help them motherfucking haters hate harder. I'm going to help them hate harder. So that's why I'm going hard this month. My July will not look like my June, okay? My July will not. And guess what? My July is not going to look like my June, and I'm not going to come out here and drag no fucking body because I don't have to. I don't have to. And I don't have to respond to no motherfucking body. I'm talking to my fucking loud talkers. My loud talkers, the community that I'm building. And shout out to my new subscribers that subscribed to me yesterday for me just minding my own business. Me minding my own business and going on a house tour. I picked up some subscribers yesterday. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate you. Come back. Please, please do come back. I am going to grow this page, you guys. I'm going to grow this page just like I grew my other page. Okay? I'm going to grow this page just like I grew my other page. We moving on up to the east side, but my July will be better than my June. I compete against my motherfucking self. Do y'all see how I just said that? My July will be better than my June. Let me say it again. My July will be better than my June. Okay? It will, it will, it will. It is, it is, it is. It will, it will, it will. It will be better than my June. Okay? And I ain't got to do it by going back and forth with people that I have disconnected from. I've disconnected from them. I want no affiliation with them. I want no dealings with them. I don't want to argue with them. I don't want to fight with them. I don't want to reminisce with them. I don't want to talk to them. We are not together. We're not going to be together. I don't want to be with them. People always talk, we can come together. I don't want to come together with them. I already came together with them and they tried to fuck me over. I came together with them on some positive shit. It was never any malice in my heart. They tried to fuck me over. I want nothing to do with them. I'm not good with that fucking forget that, you know, that you tried to screw me and we gonna just pretend like it didn't happen and now we the best of friends. No, I am a real Scorpio. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a real motherfucking Scorpio. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I will never allow that shit to happen to me again. Never. Never. I shouldn't have never done it in the first place. That's how I feel. I shouldn't have never extended my hand in the first place. Never. I shouldn't have never extended my hands in the first place. Never, ever. Ever, ever. Mm-mm. And they got bit. I got bit. And I got accused of shit that I did not do. These people call me names, call me bitch, call me thick ankles, call me bald head, call me little, all that stuff they've been thinking. All that stuff they thought about me the entire time while they was out here pretending like we were cool. That's how they felt about me. That's exactly how they felt about me. They didn't like me. They didn't like me. So therefore, I don't want nothing to do with them. Nothing. They're not my content. I don't need them. Yesterday, I took a bath and we talked about all other type of shit. And they still, some of their supporters still came over in my comments talking shit. But did I hit the live button and scream to the top of my lungs, spitting all over the place about them? No. Because I know they can't control the people that listen to them. They get it from them. They only regurgitating the shit that they've heard. I can't get mad at these people. These people sit and learn from the unhappies. They take the lies that the unhappies tell them. Amore husband is cheating on her. Amore husband don't love her. Amore grandkids don't love her. Amore children don't love her. Amore is unloved. All this bullshit. Amore is broke. This lady came over and said I was broke last night. You broke. Okay, well, let me stay broke. If I'm broke, let me stay broke. Okay, I'm broke. I'm broke. Let me stay broke. Okay? Let me stay broke. Since I'm broke. Why would you want to come over here and listen to my broke ass? Huh? Why do they want to come over here and listen to my broke ass? My title could be, hey, loud talkers, check in, loud talkers. I want to talk to my loud talkers. And who coming? The motherfuckers that wish they were loud talkers. That's why they in my chat, because they wish they was loud talkers. Anybody that comes over here and listen to me, they want to be a loud talker. They want to be a loud talker. Let me say that again. Anybody that comes over here and listens to me, they want to be a loud talker. Okay? That's it. Point blank period. They want to be a loud talker. That's why they're here. Okay? Let me say it again. That's why they're here. Because they want to be a loud talker. That's the only reason why you coming over here. That's the only reason why you can hear anything that we're saying. Because your motherfucking ass want to be a loud talker. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then they try to play us against each other, the people that we do vibe with. Like the Poking Around with P Talk. Like the Miss Fee for Life, like the J Bands, like the Ambers, like the D Hams. Did I miss somebody? Like the Ashleys. We vibe with them. We talk to them. I don't have to be in their live. They got my motherfucking phone number, honey. They can text me. They ain't blocked in my phone. I block bitches that I don't want to talk to. The bitches that I used to be connected with, them motherfuckers are blockety block, 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 block. Do you hear me? I don't have to be in a chat. I don't be in Pokey chat because I don't want to hear them talking about these people that I have disconnected from. That's why I'm not in the chat. It ain't got nothing to do with Pokey. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to talk about these people. Miss Fee, nothing against you. I just don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear the talk about them. They're nobodies to me. And I'm not saying that y'all wrong for what you're doing. Do what you do. I can't judge you. Y'all didn't judge me when I was doing it. So I damn sure ain't going to judge you for you doing it. I just don't want to listen to it because I don't want to think about them. I don't give a fuck about them. That's why I don't listen to it. It has nothing to do with y'all. It has nothing to do with y'all. I just don't want to hear it. I care not to hear it. You know? She said, I peeped that they trying to play y'all against each other. And you want to know why? Because they was unsuccessful with them dumbass text messages that they tried to come out here and expose. They were unsuccessful. They couldn't tie me to shit. And came out here talking about something. Well, Amore didn't really write a lot of stuff. She just talk a lot of stuff. No, you couldn't tie me to shit. You lied. You couldn't tie me to shit. So now you try to say, oh, they don't really like you. They don't really like you. That's the dumbest ass, elementary ass shit in the book. It only works on weak-minded people, in my opinion. And we've seen some real weak-minded people. It works on weak-minded people. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. They come up with these lies. They say these things. If we was such a horrible community, it ain't no fucking way. It ain't no fucking way that they will come over, or not even come over, will come over and listen to anything that we have to say just for them to go back on their live stream and talk about it. If we were such this horrible group of people. Exactly, Binky. She said they trying that reverse psychology shit. Yeah, and they think, listen, only uneducated ass motherfuckers don't catch that shit. We degreed up over here. I know I am. Let me tell you something, y'all. Nobody can ever say something to make me turn against somebody else. No matter what's said. They can't say nothing to make me turn against somebody else. The only person that'll make me turn against somebody else is the person that I'm turned against. Only them. Only they can do something. I would never when I hear people say, they said, yeah, you didn't like me. They were saying that all along. I would never listen. I would never allow somebody else's words make me switch up on them. Only that person. Only Miss Fee for Life can have me turn against her. Only Pokey can have me turn against her. Only Ashley can have me turn against her. I won't turn against that person because of what somebody else said. That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as fuck. I'm not a weak-minded ass person at all. So again, because those text messages didn't break us up, we ignored that shit and continued on and let them look like the goofies that they were. And we continued on. The only thing that happened is Pokey got a channel and ran up a fucking bag. Congrats to Pokey. Congrats to Pokey. Pokey has my phone number. Pokey calls me. We talk. But Pokey, no, I ain't never told her to come out here and go off on nobody. And she ain't gonna come out here and lie and say that. Some people will lie and say that because they don't want to own their own shit. No. Pokey pop her shit. And Pokey making a bag off them hoes. You know? I ain't telling her to do it or not do it. Pokey grown as fuck. Pokey is grown. Pokey 50 and over. Okay? She over 50. She's over 50. Okay? She do what she want to do. She do what she wants to do. But if I don't want to hear it, I'm not going over there. If I don't want to hear, and I have that right. I don't want to hear about them. I don't care nothing about that shit. I'm over it. I'm so over it. I really am. And you have to get to that part. The fun part about this, all this stuff that we went back and forth with each other, it's been gone. The fun part, been gone. It ain't fun to me no more. And I don't need them to carry my channel. I don't need dipping in their business, eavesdropping on what it is that they're talking about to carry my channel. I can carry my channel on my own voice. I can carry my channel Yesterday, I went live talking about, showing houses. Me and my husband just vibing, looking at houses. Just looking at houses. We get new people that we have never been in our chat before. They came over to vibe with us. We appreciate that. That's it. Just vibing. Good vibes. We ain't talking about no content creator beef. That shit's old. Who wants to keep regurgitating that same old ass shit? Mind your motherfucking business. Mind your motherfucking business. She said, you ain't told nobody to go off on them. We did because they kept coming for us. Exactly. Thank you, Miss Fee, for even clearing that shit up because, not that you have to, but people want to seem like, oh, you doing this for her or she told you to do this. They only saying that shit because they weak-ass supporters will believe that shit. They weak-ass supporters will believe that dumb-ass shit. And even some of the people that sat over here that then came and spent the night in my damn house, no, I don't tell people to go off on people. They know that shit. But they sit there and let these lies fly. They don't even try to correct it. But I ain't got no respect for their asses either. So that's why I don't even entertain these people no more. I don't even entertain these people no more. Rita said, so you're supposed to control your chat, but nobody else can. They proved it time after time that they definitely see the comments. And exactly, they all in the motherfucking comments. Now, I'm going to say this. Because if they in the comments, you know what that means? They invested. They invested. They want to know what the supporters are saying. You want to know why? Because they care. They care about you guys. They care about what you say. They care about what it is, how you think of them, how you feel about them. They care. If they're reading the motherfucking comments, that means they care. They literally care. What the supporters are saying, I miss them so much. They miss the supporters, y'all. I miss them. I wonder, do they miss me? What are they saying about me? Let me see what they saying. Are they saying they like me? Are they saying they miss me? Are they saying they want me back? How they feel about me? Let me see who's sending super chats. Who's sending money? I want to know who's still blessing that channel. They even talked about me having members on both pages. They literally, I think that's greedy. It ain't none of your motherfucking business. It ain't none of their business. Me having members on both of my channels bother people. It bothers people. Can you imagine that for a second? What the fuck does that have to do with anybody else? Do tell. What the fuck does that have to do with anybody else? It don't. It don't have anything to do with anybody else. It does not. I have members on both of my pages. Now, I know everybody is not going to pay for 2 memberships. And it wasn't even designed to be like that. I think either Big Sis Glenn or somebody was like, hey, y'all, let's get memberships over here too. And I was like, y'all don't have to, but if y'all gonna do it, hey, let's do it. And then we had a membership party, remember? We said, hell, everybody become a member. And that's how the memberships got birthed. It wasn't even my idea. It was a supporter's idea. They wanted to be green on both channels. And I was like, damn, y'all love me like that? I said, y'all love me like that? Y'all love me like that? And then y'all start getting members. I got over 100 members on this page. I have over 100 memberships on this page. This is my personal page, y'all. This is my page where I'm going to come and talk about any fucking thing I want to talk about while still ignoring them people that I have disconnected from. I got over 100 members. I don't know exactly the count. Let me see. I know it's over 100 members. I have over 100 members on my personal page with less than 2,000 subs. With less than 2,000 subs, I have over 100 members. Let's see how many members I have. 116. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Appreciate you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I have 116 members on this page. Shout out to you guys that bless both of my channels. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate that. And for those that want to but can't, shout out to y'all too. Shout out to my 2 membership having people. Shout out. Shout out. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because y'all helping both of my pages, not just one. Thank you for the love. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Over 100. Over 100. 116 to be exact today. Hell, it may go up tomorrow. It may go down. That's what the fuck happens. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you. You know? Don't make no sense how people get mad over what you have. What you have. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You know? She said, you're welcome. The more they talk junk about you, the more I want to support. So they need to shut the fuck up. Thank you, Kimberly T. Appreciate you. She said, I got a membership on both pages and fuck what they say. I'm here for it all. Thank you so much. They act like it's their money. They act like it's their money, though. Hey, Lolita. They act like it's their money. They still worrying about what somebody else's money is doing. Oh, Amor said, y'all gonna buy her a house. Y'all dumbasses over there. Y'all about to buy her. They mad. They mad. And then me and Jay going house hunting. They try to accuse us of trying to copy off them. What? Raise your hand if you remember me saying that I was going to go and look at my... First of all, raise your hand if you ever heard me say that's a hobby of mine. Going and look at houses was a hobby of mine. Raise your hand if you remember that. And then also raise your hand if you remember me saying Jay and I are going to go tour homes, go tour Houston, go tour food in Houston, go tour neighborhoods in Houston, go tour different sites in Houston. How many of you guys remember me saying that? Long time ago. How in the world would someone assume that me and my husband going looking at houses was because of them? Huh? Why would somebody formulate that in their mind? You want to know why I think? I think, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT why in a minute, but I think the reason why someone would think along those lines is because they stalking me. And they taking whatever I do personal. They taking it personal. She said, surprised how they have connected that you treat us differently, the ones with 2 membership versus 1. Surprised how they have concocted that you treat us differently, the ones with... Oh, they said that? Now, see, I ain't heard that. So they said I treat the people that got 2 members... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. So you mean to tell me they said I treat the ones that got 2 memberships differently than I treat the ones with just 1 membership? See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. That shit is funny. Just listen to it. If that ain't laughable, I don't know what is. So now I'm treating y'all different. Now the ones with 2 memberships get more love than the ones with 1 membership. It's people that don't even have memberships on neither one of my pages, and I still call out. Because I know that they don't necessarily, they can't do it. But that don't make them less of a supporter. It's people that don't have memberships on now one of my pages, and I still show them mad ass love. So now, if you, first of all, I gotta be good as fuck to know that you got memberships on both pages just automatically. So now I treat y'all differently. Wait a minute. So, Boca Mosa, you don't have a membership on this page. Do you feel like I treat you differently? Do you feel like I treat you differently? Tammy. Okay, Tammy said, not true. I'm not even a paid subscriber, but I still listen to her and have been for 3 years, and you don't know what people's situation is. Exactly. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you for saying that, Tammy. Do I show you love, Tammy? You ain't lit up in green. Kathleen ain't lit up in green. Kathleen, do I treat you different, darling? Lolita, do I treat you different? Huh? Oh my, Jesus, merciful Lord. Anyway, I love those that love me, okay? She said, I drew my new pet in a drawing app. His name is Cyrus the kitty. Okay, I don't know. Jacob came over here. I just wanted to talk, okay? She said, no, I've stated that in early comments. Thank you, Bocamosa. I would never treat you different. I would never treat you different, okay? Never, ever. Amor, you show me love all the time, and I thank you for that. Thank you, Sandra, darling. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. She said, I used to be over there. What you say? You used to be over. Yeah, Lolita. Yeah, you were. You were. I remember you said you used to couldn't stand me. I'm glad that you got a chance to get to know me and not just sit there and listen to lies on top of lies. And I love that. I love that people get to listen to me. Listen to me. Okay? She said, you always show me love and will continue. Bocamosa said, I meant they haven't concocted. Oh, you said they haven't concocted. Oh, okay. So you saying that they probably will. They just haven't done it yet. Okay. You said you surprised they haven't concocted that I treat. Yeah, okay. That'll be the next one. She don't love y'all. She just love what y'all can do for her. She don't love y'all. She said, PR, at least I haven't heard it because I don't listen to them. Okay. She said, Amor is a very nice person with a big heart. Thank you, Livette. And Livette know me personally, y'all. Livette know me personally. At this point, keep ignoring them more because they're slow as hell. As hell. Do you hear me? I don't need them to carry my page. I don't. I really don't. I really, really don't. She says, no, you don't treat me differently. And I was over there. I'm glad I gave you a chance as well. I enjoy your commentary. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. So nevertheless, y'all, I see y'all in the comments telling me that Robert filed for full custody and there's a 30-page document where he's filing for full custody. I really don't want to touch that, but let me see right quick. Y'all, see, I don't even really want to get into this shit, y'all. My God, y'all gonna have to meet me over on motherfucking Talk About It with Amor. God damn it, I'm gonna have to put Justin to the side. God damn it. Y'all, this shit is so motherfucking diabolical that I got to talk about this today. I swear to God, I'm so sick of talking about these motherfuckers. I'm so sick of talking about Robert and Brianna's bullshit. I am not even playing with y'all. Do you hear me? I'm so sick of talking about they bullshit. But y'all, I got to speak on this. I'm so sorry for those that came to hear about Justin. Y'all gonna have to hear that tomorrow. Let me just change that into tomorrow because, baby, this motherfucker right here. First of all, hold on, y'all. First of all, y'all, hold on. Let me go ahead and set the time. I'm going to set it up. I do it tomorrow at 10 a.m., y'all. Ooh, I do it tomorrow at 10 a.m. Am I going to be up? No, let me stop fooling myself. I'm going to do it at 11. I got to have me some coffee. I do it tomorrow at 11 a.m. Y'all. Now listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's 136 people in here. I'm not talking about this for free. I'm letting y'all know that I love y'all. I know y'all love me, but Robert and Brianna, when I talk about them, I'm getting paid because I'm sick of talking about them. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sick of talking about them. I am sick of talking about Robert and Brianna. I really am. But the shit I'm just reading right now, the shit that I'm reading right now, I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. So my super chat goal is gonna be high, and we're gonna have to meet that goal. That's the only way I'm coming out here and speaking on them. I am over it. I'm over talking about, and to me, I'll tell y'all how I feel about it, why he's doing this in the thing, okay? But I am going, this is when Jesus, oh my God, oh Jesus. Baby, when I'm reading the reason that he wants custody is just absolute asinine. But I am not talking for free about them, okay? I'm just letting you know that. Anytime I come out here and talk about it, I am definitely about to make a bag, okay? A bag. Okay, y'all. I'm setting up my thumbnail. I got to go get a picture. Meet me at, first of all, did I do the gold song? I think I did. Thank you, everybody that blessed this live stream right here. I guess we're about to be blessed again on another live stream. I love y'all. Hit that thumbs up button and meet me over on Talk About It with Amore, y'all. Come on over. Talk to y'all in a minute. Bye now.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning now one of our names.
Jay!
She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there. About
She kept
bad.
talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to bless them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning now one of our names.